Bye, birdies. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Gears and Arms. And this is the Hawk Project. That's right, I'm bringing the name back. I went away from it there for a little bit because of just some concerns over legal issues. Not legal issues, like copyright issues. But then one of you guys commented and it got me thinking. I did more research. The Hawk, the copyrighted name is the Incredible Hawk. So I think I'm fine by just calling this the Hawk. I actually looked up some copyright stuff and didn't really see it used much, so I don't think there's any issues. So we're just gonna go full send and we're gonna jump back on calling this the Hawk Project. So this is the Hawk. It's my 66 F250. If you guys don't know, it is on a full Crown Vic frame, floor, firewall, drivetrain. And in the last episode, I went and got the headers. You can kind of see them right there. The stainless long tube headers from Amazon. They're like 125 bucks. Got those installed. So today, I'm going to be putting the stainless exhaust on it. Let me show you that. All right, so this is the stainless exhaust, 2.5 inch, just a universal kit. The other straight pieces are laying there. So I got that. Little mufflers, V-bands. Half of them are already welded onto the header collectors. I got some more band clamps. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use those or not. They're super cheap, but. And guys, all this stuff, these headers, the mufflers, the exhaust pipe, all that stuff, V-bands, that's all linked in the description down below if you wanna check it out. It's all just cheap stuff I found on Amazon. I'm trying to do this build super cheap. So yeah, you can check those out. Click on the links down below. Let's roll under here. Heavy duty creeper. So this is where we ended up last time. Headers are on. So my plan is I got these notches in the transcross member. I'm gonna come back with pipe. Once I get past this transcross member, I'm gonna do an X-pipe somewhere in this location. And then we're gonna continue the exhaust on back. I have to be very mindful of ground clearance though, because it will lay rocker in the frames here. So I've really only got like 2.5, 3 inches. I may actually have to oval the pipe a little bit to give myself some more clearance around this drive shaft cross member and the ground, which I'm not too concerned if it just gently rests on the ground. So, and then we're gonna run back on this way. And I don't think I can go over the axle. There's just too much stuff in the way, not enough room. I might be able to go under. That's how the exhaust actually used to be on the old setup. But what I'm thinking is I may actually just dump it out, you know, somewhere right here, right by the rear wheel. But I have to see where I'm at once I get to that point. But first, I need to get these pipes heading in the right direction, because these collectors are kind of pointing funny, so I need to get them more over this way and centrally located. And I also got to make my X-pipe, which I'll show you that here in a second. Hey guys, I apologize if I'm sniffling a bunch. I'm a little bit under the weather, but that's par for the course. So let me get these pipes pulled out so I can show you what we're dealing with. All right, so this is what I'm thinking for an X-pipe. I got 4 45s and 2 90s. I'll just take these 90s and kind of cut the back of them off and then weld them together. That'll create my X-pipe. That will go to the headers, and then this will just come on back and I'll build the exhaust off of this. So like I said, first I need to get the collectors kind of going right through that trans cross member. So that's what I'm gonna work on first. All right, so I got the pipes redirected. Just a little gentle little S gets me, right to roughly where I want to be. Same thing on this side, little S. So now I need to work on the X-pipe and figuring all that out. So I think I'm actually going to make the center of the X-pipe first and then build off of that. All right, so I got the X-pipe tacked up. Kind of see through it there. And I did it with that little bit of a rise in it. That way I can tuck it up a little closer to the dry shaft and just kind of out of harm's way. So now I need to figure out with these 45s, kind of getting it all connected and then building off of it from there. Alrighty, making some progress. So here I got the X-pipe coming back. I got these 45s on here. They're loose. They don't want to stay up right now, so they're just kind of dangling down, both of them. But if we go to the side here, we're tucked up pretty good. We're actually above the rocker on both sides. So I'm happy with that. And you know what? I'm gonna try and start this thing up. Let's see what it sounds like. It's obviously gonna have a ton of exhaust leaks, but fire it up. All right, so it sounds a bit crisper, but it's still extremely loud, which there's no mufflers on it. So I'm gonna get those 45s tacked in place after the cross member, and then I think that's where I'm gonna throw the mufflers in. And then I gotta figure out kind of where to take things from there and then start figuring out hangers. I also need to add in an O2 bung so I can hook up my wideband. What else? I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Alrighty, so I think I figured out my plan. So mufflers are tacked in there, and then I got a 90 on here. So what I'm gonna do is 90 out from here under the frame, and then once I get to here, I'm gonna 90 this way, come along the bedside in the frame, and then I'm gonna dump out right here. And I'll do that by, all I've got left is the 290, so I'm gonna use a 190 there, 190 there, and then I have two 180s left. I'm gonna take the 180 and split it right here. So that first 180 will be pipe to pipe. That'll be in my 90 going this way, and then the other half of the 180 will be what dumps out there. So let me get these 180s cut. All right, so I got these pieces all cut and everything's gonna bungee it up in place. It's not in its final location, but you can see how the exhaust comes back through the X, through the mufflers, 90s, under the frame, 90s next to the bed, and then dumps out. Like I said, this is going to be tucked closer to the bedside, but there's no hangers on nothing yet. I went ahead and did the same thing with this side. That one's sitting there as well. Again, not in its final spot. So what I need to do is get everything tacked up and then pull everything down and start fully welding all this. Say?
My friends, when we were at preschool, they said cock-a-doodle really loud in my me. So my friends, the cock-a-doodle, then I went out driving home. I was like, oh, I'm just dizzy.
Yeah?
Bye-bye. This is, I need to shove it apart. I need a bigger saw.
Yeah, are you helping?
Okay, I need some more. So I go work on this, okay?
What are you building?
I'm building the flywheel. Here, I will need some screws and everything.
You need some screws and everything?
Yeah. Because I'm working on something new.
Oh, gotcha.
Brand new car. This is when I grow up. I need nails, Dad. So can you give me some nails?
Hold on, bud.
I need a hammer. I need a hammer.
How's that working for you?
It's not good.
Not good.
I need something to screw in.
That's my little helper. Aren't you, bud? It's crazy. All right, I got the pipes all pulled off, and now it's just a bunch of welding. Oh joy. Huh, all right, everything is all welded up. Now I just need to throw it back in there and hope that stuff didn't move too much from welding it. We'll see. All right, so the exhaust is all thrown back in the truck. The only joint that's not welded yet is the joint where this 90 connects to the muffler. I left that loose for right now. I may actually just clamp it. I kind of like having it not one large solid piece. Got to throw a couple exhaust hangers on it, and I forgot to throw my other O2 sensor bung in, so but I can still do that. There's a pretty easy spot right up here to do that, so cracking on that. All right, so I got exhaust hanger here, exhaust hanger right there, also one here and here, and then I went ahead and got the stock O2 sensors put in, one there, and you can kind of see the one right up in here, and then I drilled a hole and put in the oxygen sensor for wideband. Also went through, tidied up some brake lines and some wiring, got some stuff moved away from headers that was kind of tight. So I think all that's left is to drop this thing down. Oop, let me zoom out here. Drop this thing down and fire it up and take it for a spin. All right, let's fire this thing up, see how it sounds, and take it for a spin. And once I get somewhere where there's not a bunch of mowers going, I'll do a little walk around at the exhaust. All right, let's do this. All right. Good now. It's definitely really loud. Oh man, it's got some bark. Definitely sounds better than it used to though. I do have to be a little bit careful though, because it's not tuned at all, so I don't want to mess anything up. It shouldn't affect it too much, but you never know. I've changed a lot of things and haven't messed with the tune at all. That's something I need to address next. But I do have HP tuners, so. I'll go to my little testing ground area, little industrial park. We gotta figure out what's up with the steering though. It still has a catch in it. All right, while we're out here, I'll start it up. I'll do a little few drive-bys, some pre-revs, and get you guys a idea what it sounds like.
Well, guys, pretty happy with the way it sounds. Might be a touch loud. I'll have to see after I drive it a little bit. Which those mufflers are pretty small, so I'm not too surprised. But guys, I appreciate you watching. Drop any questions or comments down below, and I'll be sure to answer them and look at them. And as always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. The channel's growing. We're almost at, I think, 1,600 or 1,700. I can't remember. So guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. I got a whole lot more coming on this truck, and hopefully some updates on the other projects here soon. So guys, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And as always, like and share. Guys, until next time, get out in your garage, work on your projects, and stay safe.